Valkyria in recent weeks, Byron, has had some issues with one Stevie Turner.
Listen, Stevie Turner and using her randomizer to call out certain superstars, and Lyra Valkyria apparently popping up. I'm not sure that's the wisest move for Stevie, because there's so much we just don't know about Lyra, what her intentions are, what she's capable of, and now you're barking up a tree where you may not be able to handle the heat.
It seems Valkyria's fate is to be right here in the NXT universe. Stevie Turner trying to tap into that a little bit, almost the proverbial troll, if you will, as of course Valkyria has been very impressive ever since her debut. Tries a quick cover here.
I think we're seeing a little extra aggressiveness that we haven't seen lately from Tatum Paxley.
And it seems like Tatum Paxley certainly looking to build on everything we've seen, training with the Diamond Mine right here as the NXT Universe here looking to rally a bit behind Lyra Valkyria, but you can certainly see the intensity has picked up in Tatum Paxley's offensive game ever since training with Ivy Nile.
How could it not pick up? Have you seen Ivy Nile train? I mean, I get stomach cramps just watching her work out. I can't imagine what it's like to actually train with her.
Byron, I've seen the training. I'm not sure you could get through it.
Thanks for the vote of encouragement. Like, I was hoping I was bringing myself down for you to build me back up, but you didn't do that.
Well, Tatum Paxley trying to put this one right down. And Valkyria able to kick out right there, but Tatum Paxley continuing to press here on the offensive attack, as Tatum Paxley would love to become a top contender, as Byron, we know this coming Tuesday, Meiko Satomura, a huge opportunity against Roxanne Perez for the NXT Women's Championship.
What an incredible match, not just because it is for the NXT Women's Championship, but you think about the respect factor between Roxanne, between Meiko, how much Roxanne has looked up to Meiko Satomura, and to think that Roxanne Perez has the option, the possibility, the opportunity. Hold on.
Here's another cover. A series of pinfall attempts throughout this one, but Valkyria unable to get the three.
The opportunity to knock off an absolute legend like Meiko Satomura could take Roxanne Perez's career to a whole new level.
And we've seen the strikes of Lyra Valkyria, very successful in the past. And now Valkyria.
Oh, this is what Paxley had to desperately avoid.
Northern Lights suplex, she holds the bridge. And Tatum Paxley able to kick out, but take a look at Valkyria's face right there. That intensity really picking up.
Very impassioned spirit of Lyra Valkyria.
Trying to add another feather perhaps there, Byron, to her collection.
Right to the midsection with Tatum Paxley. And now Valkyria looking to take to the skies.
We know she likes to fly. And Valkyria off the top.
Still not enough.
As Lyra Valkyria continuing to press here, but Tatum Paxley will not quit.
Tatum, just looking at her body language.
Oh, Paxley.
I was wrong. I thought she was a little disoriented, but
trying to catch Valkyria.